Hello everybody and welcome back. On this episode of Heroes of the Storm, we're going to be playing a crowd favorite. His name is Alarak. He's very sarcastic, he does a lot of damage, and people seem to enjoy watching him kill stuff. So, today's team comps are going to be Zul'jin, Greymane, Lily, Tyrael, and Alarak versus Vala, Ana, Diablo, Kira, and Butcher. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I know this video itself is probably going to have a little bit more popularity than the others because Alarak is just popular on this channel. And I'm okay with that because I love playing this character. Today, though, we're going to be approaching his new, recently buffed lightning build. And in doing that, obviously, we're going to have to play him a lot different than normal. Than my normal. This is apparently the most meta build for him, even though you rarely see him in a lot of competitive games, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is my least favorite build. Just least favorite. That being said, I do want to be better at it because I think it is extremely strong, even though it's kind of boring and difficult. On top of that, though, the Lily auto attack just sailed into Vala's soul and snuffed it out. It was just a thing of beauty, truly. What was I saying? Totally forgot. Lily kill was so good. Right, you do need an actual team comp to run this build, I feel like. Playing this in quick match is extremely difficult because people are always running in circles. There's never a tank to engage, and there is just nothing going on in the minds of the enemy team. So, that seems like a bad teleport, Tyrael, I'm not going to lie to you. So landing your E on targets behind your target is difficult. But luckily, the game knew what I wanted to do, so it was like, here you go, here are two team comps with a healer and a tank, I hope you enjoy yourself. And I do. I really appreciate it, game. I really appreciate it. So our talents with this build are going to be Extended Lightning at 1. Number 4 is going to be negatively charged. And then the rest of the build stays mostly the same, with the exception of our 16 talent becoming Lightning Barrage. And that's it. I suppose we could take Hasty Bargain or... I don't know. I just feel like it's always worth taking the other ultimate. If you didn't pick it up at 20, it's just good. Buddy, do you know who I am? That's gonna come back to bite me in the ass later, isn't it? I can almost guarantee it. I am in the off lane for whatever reason. I guess because I am the best off laner for this position. It's not where I want to be. I want to be stacking my E, but it's not in the cards in this game, and I'm okay with that because I got the tank, I got the healer. I just need to suck it up, win the game, do what I'm supposed to do. That being said, getting stacks off of this Kira player has been pretty easy because he just stands there and lets me take him. Now that Vala is down here, we spooked her. And now I'm going to kill you anyway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that makes you feel, but I bet it's pretty bad. Anyway, so our level 1 and level 4 talents are the big focus of the builds. The quest for level 1, you have to hit 15 people for just the baseline quests. You have to hit 15 people with the center of your lightning rather than the tip, because hitting the tip, obviously, as you can see, is super easy. It's just point, click, zap. But once you hit 5 people with the center of the lightning, you're going to get increased range on the ability. I got how much? 20% increased range, which is pretty significant. Just boost back here, see if we can get ourselves another kill. Oh, I had a lightning right there. I did have a lightning that I could have used to zap her and continue the attack. But my mana is pretty low, so that's okay. At level 1, if you do manage to hit 3 people with the center of a single lightning cast, you get all of the quest rewards as well as the 10% sadism that it takes away from you back. So that is one of the detriments of taking this at level 1. You do lose 10 sadism, but the benefits super outweigh that detriment. Just in terms of damage. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, there she is. I should have medallioned her. As soon as she latched onto me, I should have fucking medallioned, and I should have walked away. I lost 14 gems there, which is, in hindsight, not terrible, because our team still has the turn in, but that is, I was not paying attention to where she was. Was not looking at the map, so that is my bad. And I need to actually get better at looking at the map. A couple of games I had today, it was pretty easy, because even though people weren't moving, like they were still in vision. So even if you're just sitting in the bush, you're not visible on the map. So people who use their brains and actually look at their mini-map are like, oh, well, fuck, now I can't. Do I do this? Or do I go in and die like Winback just did against that Kira? So I'm going to take the free turn in on the bottom side while the enemy team is indisposed up here. It's like Zul'jin died over here. So we're just going to come back onto the right side, pick up his gems, make sure that we're protecting those bad boys, and go back to stacking. Since we have gotten ourselves some free time, some breathing room out of the bottom lane, we're just going to come up to the middle with the team and the objective and look for some E-blasts, some lightning blasts. There it is. Didn't get that one. One thing to know about this character and this this ability specifically is that when you're looking for targets to lightning to or lightning behind, you have to make sure, specifically if you're trying to hit someone running towards a gate, if they're not running directly towards the center of the gate, your lightning probably isn't going to hit them, because for whatever reason, the game decides that the hitbox for the gate is directly in the middle, so people will dodge the lightning by accident all the time. So what you want to do is aim it at the towers or aim it at the side walls, because the angles that you get from those are much more consistent than the gate itself. Butcher going in for some reason on my Tyrael, who is Judgment, by the way. Fantastic decision there, my friend. I appreciate that. Getting another stack as well. We're at 11 on our level 4, and we have completed our level 1, missing the Kira completely with our Q, which is unfortunate because I think she may have died if I hit it. It's okay. Yeah. But anyway, the negatively charged, this got buffed. So now it is doing 175% damage to people in the Lightning Center. The quest itself is still going to give you 4% more after that, which is fine. I mean, it's one of the few things that Alarak doesn't lose on death. So when we die with sadism, obviously that all goes away. But our lightning stacks at 4 don't. So those are just going to help you scale extremely hard this baseline into the late game, which is why I think this is the most competitively chosen build for the character, because if you die in a bad position at the end of the game, you don't lose everything that you've worked to achieve. Which is fine. I mean, you know, being safe, being efficient, all that stuff is very strong. He just backed up immediately. What a guy. Whoop. Nope. Judgment got interrupted. Vala is not going to get away, is she? No, thank you. Perfect. Greymane and Alarak on the case. Looks like we're going to take down the Butcher as well, and Diablo is very far away from his healer, but he's going to make it out. Or is he? Maybe we'll get another free stack or two off of him. He just stood there. And then he didn't walk to where I thought he was going to walk to. And then everything's awful. That was the... not the worst case scenario, but it was pretty close. He didn't die. I didn't get any stacks. Now I'm just clearing. My team is in trouble. This is a 4 versus 2 right now. Tyrael's on his way down in the backside, but this is already over, my friend. You should be gone already. And Lily and I are going to make our way out because we were... I don't I can't say that we were making the correct decision because there were also 2 people in the middle lane, but I can't say that they were making the right decision because they got fucking destroyed. Then again, I don't think our team should be that pushed up on their team when Tyrael is away from everybody, and we're split up, so it's fine. Lily came down with me because she felt like it. I went for the stacks that I didn't get, and our team suffered, I suppose. It's a quick match. I don't expect anybody to be on the same page. It's all about me, me, me. Ooh, is this a butcher kill? I'm going to get knocked out of the slaughter. Lamb to the slaughter. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you. And the water dragon's going to kill Kira while we keep running forward. Diablo going down as well. Looks like Ana is next on the menu. Maybe? Nope. Greymane does not know how to walk and shoot. We do need to take the boss right away because that is 3 people dead on pretty short death timers. And if we get there right now, we're going to be okay. With our Greymane and our Lily and our Zul'jin, we've got a lot of damage. Lily's going for her turn-in at the moment, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but at the same time, it's not terrible because we can split the aggro from the boss pretty easy here. Yeah, so we're almost level 16. We've almost got Lightning Barrage, which is going to help us stack a lot faster on our level 4 quest. But at level 13, Blade of the High Lord is just always my preference. This talent tier, you'll always hear people say, oh, Pure Malice is the best because you get the most for the least amount of effort. But your teammates have to die. And your Rite of Rak'Shir is probably the most difficult to achieve, but it's uncapped. Oh my god, Diablo. How did that feel, getting just pushed into the boss stun and murdered? Poor guy. Poor guy. Doesn't have souls either, does he? Nope. Sure don't. The other amazing part about playing Alarak is that the amount of control you have in teamfights with your telekinesis is just absolutely fucking astounding. I missed the E. Tyrael going to eat some fort shots. I'm going to eat the next couple, but it looks like the boss and the objective, plus our teammates, were finally able to knock it down. We do have a 2-level lead here. I mean, at some point, you have to wonder, when's this game going to end? But we're level 16 now. We've got 20 stacks on our level 4 lightning quest. Okay, alright. I need to get another one. Keep in mind also that your lightning heals you. Oh my god, please don't let me die. So right there, we are getting pretty significant amounts of healing because we're able to hit, number 1, the center of the lightning, and then we're going to get a recast to do it again on the target that we didn't target the first time. Lightning Barrage is kind of a pain in the ass, I'm going to be honest with you. You use this ability, and you target, if you target a hero behind... If you target anything behind what you're aiming for, you cannot cast the ability again on... you can't cast the ability again on the same target. So if we have Diablo in between Alarak and Vala, if we Lightning Vala and hit Diablo, we now have to Lightning Diablo because we're not allowed to Lightning Vala again, which is, you know, kind of whatever. But if Vala is standing right next to a minion that is also in between Alarak and... or Diablo is also in between Alarak and that minion, we now have a second cast that we can zap Diablo with again. It's definitely one of the more difficult parts of playing Alarak. I want this kill. I want this kill so much. My team is ready for it. I've got a Tyrael with Judgment. I know we're going to drop her right on there on the backside. She's going to get Water Dragoned. Kira is not going to get away. Perfect. I love it when my team pays attention to pings. Oh, I didn't even need the Gladiator's Medallion. We're just going to drop Kira right off from her grappling hook, and the team's going to kill her super hard afterwards. Using the core as our target right there to get the Vala Lightning, and we did. Only got 24 stacks, which feels a little bit okay, man, but 138% sadism. How much do we have from our... Blade of the High Lord is at 18%. I think you can only get 40? Yeah, you can only get 40% from the ability. Oh! We ended up getting Zul'jin, his Headhunter, with that Ana kill. Perfect. Super. A little bit stompy. Wasn't expecting it to go so well, to be honest with you. That build, I mean... Damage Lily and heals Tyrael. Sure, whatever. I don't like seeing question marks here. Even if we're just winning the game, it should be second nature for you as a player to hit control and immediately select whatever level 20 you need. So the fact that these are question marks is a little disappointing. But my team did kind of crush the enemy team, so it's okay. Butcher did manage to get stacked, oddly enough. Pretty interesting. There was some back and forth towards the mid game there, but the enemy team just kept throwing things away by running out into nothingness and letting us kill them. Kira and Butcher specifically. That Diablo kill in the top lane as well. I mean, he was not ready for the stun and the CC and all that schmutz in his face. But yeah, that's Lightning build with Alarak. I don't think it is bad by any means. It's probably the most efficient way to play the character. I just don't like it compared to the others. But tell me what you think. I mean, obviously everyone plays this character differently. Yeah. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with Cassia, and then as I am remembering it now, we'll have Arthas at the end of the week with the fancy new King of the Swarm skin because it looks so fucking cool. And thanks for watching. See you then.